Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, please let me know. Actually, the camera is not working, so you guys will not be able to see me. But I know and you know that I'm not that beautiful that you have to see me at all times. So we'll have to just do by without you being able to watch me right now. Okay, so I'm very sorry for that. Actually, the I was just figuring that out. So that is the reason why I was telling you guys to wait for a minute. The camera isn't working right now, so we will pass by the things like that itself. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Pushpendra Bish will be having the class tomorrow itself. Do not worry. Okay. Jimmy will be having the project tomorrow itself, guys. Today I was not feeling a bit well, so I was not able to take up the class. So do not worry, but we'll be having the class tomorrow itself. Okay. Banu, by today, I think so. Today or tomorrow, the certificates will be released as well. Sumit, the class isn't over. Once the boot camp is over, then only we can release certificates. So tomorrow we will be having the class, final class for that. Okay. Okay, guys. So do let me know, guys. What have we studied? Just a quick revision, guys. Just a quick revision. What have we studied in our yesterday's class? Please let me know. The quick revision, guys. What have we studied in our yesterday's class? Please let me know, guys. We started learning about JavaScript, right? Console.log, alert, prompt, right? Anything else that we have learned yesterday? Variables, how to declare variables, how to create variables as well, right? Anything else that we have studied in our yesterday's class, guys? Anything else that we have studied from yesterday's class? Okay, just the basics that we have studied yesterday. Okay, so today our aim is to understand a new particular topic itself, that is functions. And what is this undefined that was coming up on our screen? These two things we haven't been able to identify up till now, right, guys? These two things we have not been able to identify up till now. What are functions and why was this undefined coming up on our screen? So these two things we are going to look in today's class, guys. That is the first thing that we're going to look at in today's class. So keeping that in mind, guys, please do make sure that you guys are able to understand each and everything that I'm teaching in today's class. Functions are going to be a very, very, very important part of React.js, guys. Okay, it is going to be a very, very, very important part of React.js moving further. So, understanding functions to its core essence is going to be very important for us, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? So, today's class will be of utmost importance to us. So, make sure that you guys are paying attention to everything that we are doing today. Will that be fine, guys? Will that be fine? Please let me know, because from tomorrow I want to start React.js itself. Today I want to get done with JavaScript, and so that we are able to start with React, because our aim is not to study JavaScript. Our aim is to understand and learn React.js practically. But to do that, we need some basic information about JavaScript so that we are able to understand React.js code, React.js itself. So for that very reasons, we are learning a little bit of JavaScript right over here. Okay. Okay, great. So let's get started with that. So guys, let me just put this up to charge. Give me a second, guys. Otherwise, any time it might get. Okay, so this has been put up to charge as well. Now we can continue with our class. Okay, guys. So shall we start with our today's class? Please let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Amazing, amazing. Let's get started. Let me open up your chat on the left hand side of my screen, guys. And I will open up the code sandbox on the right hand side of my screen. No, not code sandbox, basically your inspect option. So yesterday we saw one of the things that is to take in an input from the user using prompt, saving it inside of a variable, and then we showed that we can use that using concatenation and alert to showcase a message back to our user as well, right? You guys remember that? Yesterday we did that, right? To take in an input from the user and then save that input inside of a variable itself and then showcase an output to the user using alert and concatenation itself, right? So, but in that, were you guys able to observe one particular thing? For example, var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? Okay, and I'm writing Shaurya right over here. Then I have to run the other line of code itself. I have to again write the other line of code, alert, hello, name, welcome to DevTown. So I'm getting my output that is, hello, Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Now, sometimes you would like to write both the lines of code together. Inside of the console, the major problem that we are able to see right over here is once a particular line of code is written, I have to run that particular line of code. I'll get the output. Then I have to write another line of code. Then again, I have to run that line of code to get the output. But sometimes when you're writing code, you would like to write all the code at once and then run all the code together as well. So console also gives you that functionality. For example, instead of running one line of code at a time, for example, I'm writing this particular first line of code. If I press enter, it will run this line, guys. If I press enter right over here, it will run this particular line of code. Okay. So instead of pressing enter, I will be pressing shift enter, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Instead of pressing enter, I want to continue writing my code, guys. I want to continue writing my code. So I'll press shift enter, guys. As you're able to see, it takes my cursor to the next line of code. I can continue writing my code from right over here. Alert, hi, name, welcome to DevTown. So I can continue writing my code, guys. Now when I'm thinking that, okay, now it is over, I've written all the line of code that I need. So I want to run these particular line of code. So I just press enter. Instead of pressing shift enter, I just press enter and it will run both the lines of code for me. Okay. So right over here, what is your name? So I will write Shaurya once again and I will get hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. I don't have to run like one line of code at a time. Then write multiple lines of code and then execute all of them together as well. Guys, the camera is actually not working today. I don't know what is the reason. That is the reason why I started the class 2 minutes late as well. I will try to figure it out by today. From tomorrow, you guys will be able to see my ugly face as well. I am pretty sure I'm not that beautiful because for 18 years of my life, I was single. So I'm not that handsome as well that you guys need to see me, right? So many people might be able to relate. Many of the handsome and the beautiful people right over here might not be able to relate to me. Okay, so our aim right over here is to just focus upon the class. Yes, I know my face. Sometimes people call me as a fat Kariminati as well. But yeah, no issues in that. So right over here, guys, like I said, you are having var name is equals to prompt. What is your name? Okay, and what will happen with time is that you want to write multiple lines of code. Okay, let's think about it in such a way, guys. You want to run multiple lines of code inside of the console. Now, instead of pressing shift enter, okay, instead of pressing shift enter again and again and again, by mistake, okay, by mistake, you press enter. By mistake, you press enter. So all these particular lines of code will get executed. You will have to write those lines of code once again because by mistake you press enter instead of shift enter. So writing multiple lines of code is not a proper solution inside of the console. So we are going to look at another particular solution that we are having right over here itself. If you click on these two arrows, guys, on the top, are you guys able to see this? On the top, you are able to see two arrows right over here. Guys, able to see this two arrows right over here on the top, more tabs. Please let me know. Yes, click on that, select sources. Click on that, select sources, guys. Inside of sources, click on this blue button, that is the show navigator button on the screen, guys. This button, when you click on it, it will show you multiple options right over here, page, file system. Again, click on these two arrows. Again, click on these two arrows. There will be overrides, content scripts, and then snippets. I want you guys to select snippets from right over here. This is the place where you can create a JavaScript file inside of your web browser itself. You can create a JavaScript file inside of the web browser itself, guys. Just like you're having a .pdf file, .ppt file, .docs file, .xls file. Okay, all these different files are present right over there, a particular type of file. Similar to that, this is a .js file or .javascript file itself. This file will contain all your JavaScript code. Let's create a new file. I can create it as anything. Let me give a particular like example from right over here from the live chat. I will take up some name. So I'll take up Eric. Okay, Eric has been with us for a very long period of time. I think so. I've seen him for 4 or 5 boot camps up till now. So I'll take up Eric itself. ERIK. Eric, I hope you don't mind me using your name. I'm sure Eric won't mind. He's an absolute nice person itself. So Eric.js. As you're able to see, you can name it as anything. Whatever you like, you name it as that. As you're able to see, index.js, gokul.js, naga.js, new52.js, next.js, Prashant, Prince, Shaurya, Srihari, then you have Sumit, Victor. There are so many different names that you can put up. So that is up to you what name you want to give to your file. But the .js extension will be common. Okay. So now that you have created your file, here you can put up any code that you want. And this will, you don't have to press shift enter to go to the next line. Just like when you're using a Word document itself. Just like you're using a Word document itself, similar to that, you have to use this. For example, right over here, I can write var name is equals to prompt prompt. What is your name? Question mark, semicolon. And as you're able to see, I don't have to press shift enter. I don't have to press shift enter. I will just press enter and will take me to the next line. It is just like a normal thing itself. It is just like a normal Word document itself, guys. So right over here, I will continue writing my code. That is your alert. And then you are having your parenthesis, hi, space, plus names, space, plus, then you are having welcome to DevTown. Okay. So right over here, guys, as you're able to see, to save this, I just did Control S. So it saved the entire file itself. Alicia, we have not yet completed the bootcamp of web animation. The project will be happening tomorrow. Okay, the project will be happening tomorrow. And according to that, you will be given the certificates. Okay. I was not feeling well today. So due to that reason, I was not able to take up the class. So tomorrow, without fail, the class will be happening. Okay. So just make sure, guys, if somebody else is answering the question, Santanu, thank you so much for helping me out. So just let them know about it if it's possible, so that I'm able to continue paying attention to the class itself. Okay. So to run these lines of code, guys, you just have to click on this particular play button. So what we'll do is all the code that is present inside of eric.js will be run. Not one line of code, not 2 lines of code. All the code that is present inside of this particular file will be run right over there. So if I click on this, okay, so you are having what is your name, and let's assume your name is Shaurya. So you are having hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Are you guys able to understand how can we write multiple lines of code inside of the console itself? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Okay, so just like variables are meant to be a nickname for values. Okay, variables are meant to be a nickname for values in any programming language. Similar to that, in every single programming language itself, nicknames for small pieces of code, not values, nicknames for small pieces of code itself is called as a function. It's called as a function, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Just like you are having variables which are nicknames to values itself, similar to that, nicknames given to small pieces of code, so that we don't have to write that code again and again. We can just use the nickname which refers to that 2 lines of code itself is called as a function. Are you guys able to understand? And intuition about the function, not exactly function. We are going to see what a function is in case of like coding itself, but just an intuition to function. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know. Okay, because this is just an intuition behind function, guys. I want you guys to understand the intuition behind function first. Please do let me know if you guys are able to understand the intuition behind function, guys. Yes, everybody is able to understand it. Good. So now we are going to see how to create our very own function, guys. Okay, we are going to see right now how to create our very own function. Creating a function is actually very simple. Let's assume that every time a user is coming to your website, you want to take in the name of the user and then give him a greeting message that, hi, name of the user, welcome to DevTown. Okay, hi, name of the user, welcome to DevTown. That is what you want to do. So we'll see how to create a function after taking up the first attendance for today, guys. There'll be 2 attendance for today. I can take up the next attendance even after 5 minutes of taking up the first attendance as well. If you guys are missing out on any one of the attendances in today's class, you will not be able to get your certificates. Okay, if you are missing out on any one of the attendance in today's class, you will not be able to get the certificates. Today, there will be 2 attendances in today's class. The first attendance, 2 attendances in today's class, guys, 2. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the first attendance right now. I can take up the second attendance immediately after closing the first attendance as well. That is up to me. When I'm going to take up the attendance, I don't know about it. So right over here, guys, I'm providing you guys with the link to the first attendance. Please start filling up your attendance, guys. Please start filling up your attendance right now itself. I've given you guys the link to the first attendance. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:35. Okay, 8:35, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance, guys. Exactly 8:38, the attendance link will be closed, guys. At exactly 8:38, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance, guys. The first attendance will be closed exactly at 8:38, guys. Is at 8:38, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance. Great, everybody is filling up. Okay. In the meanwhile, those guys who are remove 50-second wait time for chat, Sagar more, I cannot do that. Sorry. That is one of the policies that I've personally implemented due to various different reasons. Sagar, this might be my, I think so, 300 or 400th boot camp itself. Okay, so I've taken up a lot of boot camps up till this very point of time, and I'm guaranteeing you, you don't want that 15 seconds to be gone. Otherwise, your entire live chat will just be filled with random blasts from various different shitty ass websites itself, and I don't want that. That is the reason why I've set up this so that it does not happen right over there. Okay, so in the meanwhile, those who are filling up their attendance, I will be showing you guys some memes in the meanwhile so that you guys are also able to laugh for a while. Who is doing what right over there? So on Instagram, usually DevTown posts some reels stuff periodically itself. So for those guys who are currently filling up their attendance, you guys can enjoy a small meme in the meanwhile. Okay. So in the meanwhile, you guys can enjoy some good quality meme. I hope so you guys will be able to relate to it now that you guys have started learning coding, and I have told you guys how important semicolon is while coding itself. So I hope many of you guys will be able to relate to this meme as well in the meanwhile, right? So we always try our best so that we are able to keep our LinkedIn as well as our Instagrams a little bit light, a little bit healthy, a little bit interactive with our students itself, so that they are also able to understand things as well as enjoy the learning process, right? So always we'll try our best to put up as many memes as possible. We are always looking out for like volunteers to create memes for us. So if you ever see some memes or if you ever create some memes, you can directly share it with me as well, guys. We'll definitely feature it up on our Instagram page as well on LinkedIn as well. We always want our community to be happy, healthy, and like just studious. At the end, study is also very important, not just memes, right? Okay, great. So while you guys are filling up your attendance, just a small meme right over here so that people are able to enjoy while coding as well. So I'll try my best that every single day I'm able to give you guys one meme in the class so that you guys are able to understand it. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it as well. I missed the first lesson. I'm still eligible to for the certificates. Kelvin, if you are missing out one attendance, we still take care of it. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. For the certificates for Python and machine learning, it will be sent by today or tomorrow, guys. You don't have to worry about it. It will be sent by today or tomorrow, guys. Okay. So the timing for the attendance is now completed. No more time left. And the meme is also completed right over there. So both of them completed. So now we can focus upon the class once again, right? We can focus upon the class once again. Shall we start the class once again, guys? Please let me know. Yes, Kavindra to Fernando. The seats are still available. You don't have to worry about it. Somebody from DevTown will be able to reach out to you guys very soon. Okay. Okay, great. So let's get started once again, guys. So now our aim is to convert. Okay. Now our aim is to convert this entire class. Dinesh, if you don't like the teaching style, you can always leave from the class. There's no. See, guys, I never tell you guys that it is compulsory to attend my classes. I'm not holding you guys as a hostage right over here. It's your will, your thinking. If you want to come to the class, it's fine. If you don't want to come to the class, there are plenty of other people who are teaching on various different places. I'm always saying I'm not an instructor, I'm not a teacher. I'm just a particular person who loves to like share information and knowledge. That's it. I want to create a community. I will do for it what I need to do. But for those who are not able to understand or who don't feel comfortable in the class, you guys can always leave, right? There is no necessity of coming to the classes at any particular point of time, guys. Okay, if you're coming here, sit here, enjoy the class, learn something, go back. That is up to you guys to figure out. Okay, so the rest, just pay attention to the class, learn as much as possible, and that is more than sufficient. Okay, so right over here, guys, our aim will be to convert these two lines of code into a function. Our aim is that, okay, if any particular student is coming on the website itself, okay, any particular student is coming on the particular website, we want to share, okay, if we want to share a particular, we want to take in his input of his name and share a message, an alert saying, hi Shaurya or hi Victor or hi Dennis, welcome to DevTown itself. That is what we want to do right over here, guys. So to do that, we are going to first, just like variables, we are going to declare that we are creating a function itself. The function function, that is, we are going to declare that just like var, then the name of the variable, just like that function, and then the name of the function. Here we are going to name the function as what should we name? Greeting, greeting, greeting message. Okay, we are going to name it as greeting itself. Then we have to put up a rounded parenthesis and then a curly braces. Now, what is the use of this rounded parenthesis? We'll be discussing in the next few minutes, guys. So wait till up till that point of time. Right now, you just need to understand that we are declaring that we are creating a function. We are writing the name of the function. There is a rounded parenthesis. What is the use for that? We'll be able to understand after a few minutes itself. And then inside of this curly braces, whatever code you want this particular greeting function to contain, whatever code you want this particular greeting function to contain, that will go inside of these curly braces. That is this, guys. Okay, we'll put up these two lines of code that we want this function greeting to contain. Now that we have created our greeting message, guys, it was very easy to create it, right? It was very easy to create it, right, guys? Please do let me know. It was very easy to create it, right? There was nothing too harmful, nothing too complicated about it, right? Now, but when we are trying to run our code, nothing is happening. When you are trying to run our code, nothing is happening, guys. Can you let me know why? Can you guys let me know why? When I'm trying to run my code itself, nothing is happening right over there. Why is that the case, guys? So try to understand it. What you have done right over here is you have told JavaScript that, dude, I'm creating a function called as greeting, and this greeting function will be able to do these two things. That is what we have told JavaScript. We have told JavaScript that we have created something, and this is its functionality itself. Just like me saying that, okay, if you guys need any kind of help, I will be able to help you guys out with your placements, with your internships, with your studies, with your college marks. I will be able to help you guys out with that. But to actually, so I've just told you guys about me. But if you actually need some help from me, you will have to call me. You have to tell me that, Shaurya, I need your help. I know what help you provide, but I need your help right over here itself. In a similar manner, right over here, you have just declared the function. It's called as declaring a function, telling JavaScript what is the name of the function and how and what will it be able to do. Okay. After you created the function, you have declared the function itself. After that, you call the function to use it. So I'll be calling the function greeting greeting. That is the name of the function. Then a parenthesis right over here and then semicolon. Okay. So here we are calling the function as well. We have declared the function and now we are calling the function. Once you're calling the function, when you play enter, you will be able to see the code running absolutely fine. What is the name? So PIU, and I'm getting hi PU, welcome to DevTown. Now you can put up this, you can call this function n number of times. You don't have to write these two lines of code again and again. For example, I'm calling this function 4 times as well. Okay, you don't have to write these 2 lines of code ever again. You can directly just call the function and it will run those 2 lines of code as many times as you want. So let's see right over here. First student coming to our platform is PU. Second student coming to our platform is AJAY Ajay. Third student coming to our platform is some easy name, Ram. Okay, fourth student coming to your platform is Sahu. Okay, so right over here, guys, as you're able to see, the same code got executed 4 times. The same code got executed 4 times itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this and understand it? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this and understand it? Please let me know. Great. The next thing that we have to do right over here is that, so for example, you guys are approaching me that, Shaurya, I need your help. But to help you out, I will need some more information from you. For example, what are you currently studying? What branch you are in? What college are you in? Okay. What kind of placements are happening in your college? What type of companies are coming to your college? What is your future aim? In which particular career path do you want to go? I will need all these information for you to actually help you out, right? Although I will help you out with your internships, I will help you out with the upscaling, I will help you out with the everything that you need from me. But to help you out, I will need some extra information as well. Okay, so that same thing when it comes to a function, sometimes a function might need some extra information. Sometimes a function might need some extra information to do a particular task. For example, let's assume that we already know that the student is 18 years old. Okay, we already know the person coming to our website is 18 years old itself. So alert, hi, name, welcome to DevTown. Or we'll just remove this. Your age is plus age. So now this particular function needs the requirement of age to work. Okay. This particular function needs age to work right away there, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. This will require age to work properly. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll provide this particular function with age so that it is able to work properly. Just like if you wanted my help, I will need some extra information from you to actually help you out. In a similar manner, this particular function requires age to actually work properly. So we need to provide this function with age. So this is where you declare. Now, guys, it is going to come up to a particular terminology itself. So please listen to me very carefully. This is where you are declaring the function. You are telling that this function requires age. And this is called as a parameter. The technical term for this is called as a parameter, guys. This is where you are declaring the function, telling that this function requires age. This is a parameter, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Parameter. Please do let me know. Parameter, guys. Please let me know. And right over here, when you're calling the function, when you want to use this function itself, you need to provide it with the age. When you're using this function, you need to provide it with the age itself, right? So for that, we'll provide it with the age that is 18 right over here. And while calling the function, this 18 is now called as, the technical term for that is argument, guys. The technical term for that is called as argument. So I save this and run this particular code. What is your name? Shaurya. So I'm getting, hi Shaurya, your age is 18. Hi Shaurya, your age is 18, guys. So this is called, the technical term for this, when you're declaring the function is a parameter, and when you're calling the function, it is an argument. So you can remember this as DP. That is, when you declare a function, it is a parameter. When you're declaring a function, it is a parameter. So DP. And when you're calling a function, it is an argument. So CA. So DP and CA. This is how you can easily remember it. DP and CA. Okay. So you guys can easily remember it at any particular point of time. These are technical terms, guys. You cannot like interchange them. You cannot confuse between them. You have to remember them, guys. Okay, these are important things right over here. So you can provide as many number of parameters as you want. For example, I want to provide age as well as address address as well. I want to provide both the age and address. And I will use it inside right over here saying you live in space plus address address. So you can provide multiple, as many as possible parameters right over there, and for that you have to provide it with a argument as well. So I'm going to provide Bangalore. Okay, so let's save this. How do I get to the coding environment when Google Chrome? Thank you. Okay, so just do